I want my brother. No, my brother. Get off of me. Get off of me.
It's not the way you want to see him. This is not the way you want to see him. It's not the way you want to see him. This is not the last memory you want. Let's get some tape up all the way around. Hey man, he's behind the fence, man. It's not the way you want to see your brother for the last time, okay? It's not the way you need to see him. No, sir, do not go back there.
Where my brother is, bro.
Behind the line. Let's get him behind the line. Right? Just step back. I don't know who your child is.
Oh no, bro.
Come on back up here. There's shell casing here. There's a shell casing next to the.
Do me a favor.
One in the front, one in the back.
You to keep on this. I know they got to do what they got to do, but you try to keep on.
We're done. Is the cell phone under him?
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
I just wanted to see what, you know.
Watch out for that shell casing right there. You see it?
Ah, okay. He's definitely deceased.
Don't touch it.
Unfortunately, one thing was already clear. Keyshawn had been lying in the woods for over 10 minutes before help arrived. By the time officers and medics reached him, there was nothing anyone could do. What began as a possible shooting call was now a homicide scene, with the person responsible already gone. Now, it was up to investigators to trace every step that led here. Officers wasted no time searching the area, looking for anything that could bring them closer to identifying who was responsible.
Just gonna photograph what's inside and then leave it. Nope, we are.
So. All right, got out there.
Looks like
white
an iPad, black and mild, black ski mask type thing. Some kind of camouflage cover. Yep, I've got a, what is that, a Georgia EBT food stamp card to Kenya Zierby, down in the bottom.
While officers searched the woods for evidence, word of Keyshawn's death began to spread through the neighborhood, and just as quickly as the story reached the streets, it reached Keyshawn's father. The moment he learned what happened, his reaction was exactly what officers would expect from any father who has just been told his child is gone.
Hey folks, stop. Okay. Come on.
No, please stop, man.
Let's take you. We're gonna take you over here. Come on. They're over here. Come over here. Sir. Come over here. You can't.
You want us to find out who did it?
Look at me. Look at me. What's your name?
I need to see it.
What's your name?
I need to see it.
What's your name?
Man, look. What am I signing?
Come this way. Come on.
What am I signing?
For your rest of your, look at me. For the rest of your family.
Where is he?
Look at me.
What am I signing?
Sir. Look at me. For the rest of your family. Okay? Calm down.
Why got hold of
And come with me. Get off my desk. There you go.
The only thing officers recovered from the scene was a single backpack. No one thought much of it at the time, but that small detail would later reveal the motive behind Keyshawn's murder.
And then some other clothing items. I see a lighter. We got some cologne in the side pocket. Victorious. Got a scale. Yep. Pen and a battery. All right. And we're gonna go bag it in the car.
Inside the backpack, officers found a phone, a wallet, some clothing, a digital scale, and a tablet. But one detail stood out immediately. There was no cash in the wallet, even though it was clear there had been at one point. The backpack was collected and sent to be processed for fingerprints and DNA. Meanwhile, the scene outside the tape began to shift. What started as a quiet, contained investigation was now becoming increasingly difficult.
What do you mean?
Stay behind the tape.
Wait, man.
This is father, so you know.
No, man. Wait a minute. Please, man. No, hold on.
I know.
No, hold on. They didn't let me see my son, man. No, I'm finna see it now.
Come on.
Hey, man, hold on.
You don't
grab me like that, man.
I need you to stay behind me.
Don't grab me like that.
I just need you to stay behind.
Don't grab me.
I don't want to. Okay? I don't want to.
You don't want to see him, okay?
This tracking script will increase your ad ROI by 20 to 30%. I literally guarantee it, or I will give you thousands of dollars worth of product for free.
Well, not exactly this. This is not the tracking script, but if you sell products like...
Hey, Black. She says she's trying to get them on the phone to get grandson over here. That's what she said.
What, man? No, you don't.
Stay behind the tape, man. Stay behind the tape. Stay behind the tape for me, buddy.
I'm gonna see my brother. Move.
I can't allow that.
Yes, you can. Move.
Move. Come on, come on, come on.
Man, move. No, okay. Hey, my son. Hey, don't grab my son like that, man.
We're not grabbing it.
Don't grab my son like that, man. Don't grab my fucking son like that, like I said. And I know you. Hey, get your fucking hands off my fucking son, man. Fucking touch me, man. Fucking touch me, man. Especially your ass. Don't you fucking touch me, man. Your ass. Fucking touch me again. Especially your ass. Don't you fucking touch me, man. Your ass. Fucking touch me again. Fucking touch me, man.
Now officers thought that would be the end of it, but the longer they held the scene, the more people began to show up. Friends, cousins, neighbors, and entire families. What started as a handful of relatives became a crowd, emotional and growing by the minute, and officers now had to stay alert, because in scenes like this, grief can turn into rage fast.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
Now, imagine
that place, okay? But that's why I'm asking if you know anything else.
They in just as much danger as he is. Just know that. I'm telling you to your face.
If you know anything, please tell us.
I know they in just as much danger.
If you find out anything,
when you hurt, man,
I understand that. I understand that.
That's why we're out here. That's what I know. I know my auntie just told me.
If you find out anything else, please share it with us. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Okay. Come on over here. Come on over here. I don't know anything right now, but go ahead and sit on the front of my car for now. Do you know her in the camo?
No.
Stay right here for me, okay?
Right here.
Stay right here for me. We don't know.
I need to talk to my mom.
Hold on. Hey, 7-7. This is.
Oh, no. Please get my baby okay.
Where's Lieutenant? Where's Lieutenant?
He's at the scene.
Okay, I don't know anybody's names or anything at this point, but this is Keyshawn Gaynor's mother.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't been down there.
Once the crowd began to settle and the initial shock faded, officers took the chance to start asking questions, asking if anyone had seen anything at all. But then, one woman stepped forward, Eugenia. She was the only witness, and what she had seen would become the first thread that detectives could pull to start unraveling this entire case.
Let me just see if I can summarize. So you were out here in the back, and you saw, or you heard, it sounds like some shots, and then you saw someone come from the woods and then enter this.
This apartment, and he came out the back door here on the right hand side.
Can you describe that person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just tell me, would you be able to recognize that person again if we showed you some pictures?
I'm not sure. I can't say. Like I said, he was leaning, and I saw mostly the side of his face, and I saw his face when he came out, but.
Did you see his hairstyle at all?
Well, it's like the little twist up things. It wasn't like locks or anything, but he had been twisting it. How to wear a neck.
Yeah. And then he went in here. How long was he inside?
Less than 5 minutes. He wasn't in there that long. Just maybe long enough to get somebody to take him wherever he was going. Because he came out the back door, he had taken off the hoodie.
Do you know who lives here?
I don't know their names.
And so he took off whatever he had on and changed?
Except for the jacket. He opened his jacket up and took off his hat. That's pretty much all he did.
Did you see him with a gun or anything like that?
Well, it looked like a gun. So I was telling him he had something metal in his hand. He was putting it in his pocket as he was coming across.
Through. Okay. Do you know the people here? Do your family members here? Because it seems like they're going straight over there.
Other than waving, they're going straight over there because we were all talking about what happened, so they know that the guy went there.
The guy who came out to give him a ride.
Now he's there all the time.
Okay.
He's not there now.
Do you know his name?
I don't know anybody's name down there.
Older, younger?
He's an older guy.
Older guy?
Not his name, not his older.
That's it.
Now it'll be back unless he decided not to come back because he knew what was going on. But he's normally down there.
What kind of car?
All I can say was an SUV. It was a dark red color.
Dark red?
Yeah.
Now is this guy? Is he Latino, black, white? Black guy. Okay. Are there some Latino guys that live here?
I haven't seen it.
That red SUV, you said they work on cars. Is that one that's usually here, or is that one he could be working?
What Eugenia told officers would become a critical turning point in the investigation. She said she saw a man come out of the woods and walk straight into a house just a few feet away from there. He was masked, moved quickly, and stayed inside for less than 5 minutes before leaving again, this time with another person. That house and the people inside it were not strangers to this case. Keyshawn had once been close friends with a boy who lived there, Lamons Williams, known in the neighborhood as Bubba. But over the past few months, their friendship had fallen apart. So when Eugenia pointed to that house and that connection, it immediately put Bubba at the top of the suspect list. Officers didn't hesitate. They headed straight toward the house Eugenia pointed to, knowing whoever was inside might hold the key to what happened here.
Where are we going to talk?
Just stand right there for 1 second. Just stand right there.
Well, I think because we're still working on that paper, so we're going to just wait right here. Well, hang on. What's your full name, buddy?
Oh, I don't have one.
You don't have a full name?
No, I thought you said phone number.
No, full name.
Honey, you can quit all that because you ain't gonna come down here and do a motherfucking thing.
Knock it off, ma'am. Ma'am.
So you can keep
Ma'am,
doing your
this ain't helping at all, okay?
if you want to.
Okay,
whatever.
Don't do that.
You can keep shooting your fucking thing if you want to.
Let's step to the front.
This isn't gonna work because you're not gonna help anything.
No, we'll go.
Bubba ain't did shit. No, the fuck he did. Come on, Bubba. Wait, don't. I ain't did
I'm escorting you around front.
We'll come around the front.
You ain't got to go through no front. You ain't got to be scared.
Don't listen to them.
So if you want to clear his name, let's go to the front.
They're going to walk around inside. They're not going to stand in front. I'm worried about them because I don't want to get shot in the back because whatever's going on.
Yeah, I bet you heard it.
Hey, no.
You know he did, man. You ain't did that, so don't worry about you.
I'll take them stick.
Listen, they're upset. Their family member is dead. And they think you did it.
Yes, sir.
Did you?
No, sir. I did not do it.
How'd you really get that shiner? Because it ain't from that pole.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay. So let me just present something to you, because they're saying
sir.
that they saw you coming from there, the gun in your hand, and I'm seeing that you got some
Gun in my
injuries.
hand.
Listen, if someone attacked you and you defended yourself, then that's something you need to lead with, not tell something else.
no, sir.
And I'm not saying that that's what happened.
The best chance officers had of getting Bubba to talk was to make him believe that what happened could be justified. So they used a well-known interrogation strategy called minimization, a tactic where investigators downplay the seriousness of the crime to make the suspect feel safer admitting to it. If Bubba believed this was self-defense, he might talk. And if he talked, the case would finally start to break open.
That if what happens is something like that happened, and you come and tell some other
Don't
story,
keep looking
and
up there. You ain't did nothing. Don't keep looking up there. Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir.
and if something happened where this kid attacks you, does something, pulls a gun on you, does whatever, and then you defend yourself, and I'm not saying that happened,
Yes, sir.
but if something like that did happen, and you say some story like, I don't know, I wasn't there, I didn't do it, it turns out that there's something over there that ties you to it,
Yes, sir.
well, then you lose the ability to say that it's self-defense.
Yes, sir.
So that's the only reason why, and a lot of people, if they're in this situation, and again, not saying you are,
Yes, sir.
but a lot of people, if they're in this situation, they're scared to say that something happened because, one, someone's dead.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So I try to explain to people that if it is a self-defense, you got to get in front of that. That needs to be the very first thing you say. And because you can't ever use it again. If you tell one story,
Yes,
and it turns out not be the truth, and then you turn around and say, well, actually, it was self-defense.
Can I ask you something? What to do? Me.
I'm hooked up with these ranch jumbo Dave's sunflowers. So I got these in the barbecue ones over there. But I like these for some reason. So I apologize if you guys saw me sounding like a little mouse. This is bad, man. This is why you always say, nope, I want my lawyer present.
Out here with a gun come from, because I don't even own a firearm.
I can tell you, the gunshot residue test is not necessarily going to be conclusive because he wasn't here from start to finish. He just had to be brought here. So anyone could argue that he went somewhere and cleaned up, changed clothes, did whatever.
Yeah, I had the same clothes on the other day, though. This same.
Yeah, you can ask
So-
the girl what he had on. We talked to them right there in the street.
Okay.
Yeah, when we were leaving out, she
Yeah,
had stopped to see what was going on. We didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
I'm allergic to them.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Where that pen at?
In my book bag.
Hey. Oh no, don't fight. He has an Apple pen.
I think it's gone. Okay.
We had saw people screaming and stuff, so we rode right there. And then she was there looking to see what was going on.
What were they screaming?
They was just screaming.
Screaming? I mean, is that normal for people to just scream out here? Or?
No, we just saw her screaming, and she got out the car and looked. She said, "There's someone over there dead."
Okay. That was when you guys left?
No, that was when we were getting ready to leave. We
When
went
you
out
were getting ready to leave.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then
So, okay, where did you go?
we went out the neighborhood. We left.
And
we
went
to pay
where?
Car insurance.
So you went to go pay the car insurance?
Yes, sir.
And where did you go from there?
That was it.
I dropped him on Bethlehem.
She dropped me off.
Okay.
That was it. We paid the car
And
insurance.
I
Dropped me
did
off. Go
that
look at the
because,
car insurance, counted everything.
You know,
I don't know what's going on. But I
every
knew my
other day
name.
school. But if I had knew all this was going on, I would have just kept him in the car with me, so you can just like. But this is what he had on when he left.
Yes,
Where did you get dropped off in Bethel Homes?
I got dropped off inside.
Okay. And which car were you in when you went to Bethel Homes?
He said,
Which car?
You said which car?
Yes.
I was in her.
Which car?
The gold.
The gold one right there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that should be able to be seen on the Bethel Midtown
I
cameras.
didn't drop him out. You got to tell them exactly
on
where
the
I
side
dropped.
gate.
I didn't drop you out
Side
inside
gate.
that gate. I dropped. No.
Well, whatever.
Okay. I need you to step over there with him, and I need to talk to him.
Well, if you feel like you don't want to answer no questions, I wanted to be right here with you.
Well, I
Okay.
don't feel comfortable out there right
Okay.
When he
The
said-
other part of Bethel.
Well,
180?
I'm gonna tell the truth. I dropped you off in Parkview to go to a little girl house. We didn't go there.
Okay. So now we're having a totally different
He
story.
ain't did nothing else. I promise you did.
Why wouldn't you say that?
Because I didn't want to, be like, Grandma, drop him off at a girl house.
Let me explain something to you.
Yes.
Let me be very honest with you. If you did this, your safest place right now is with us. I've already caught both of you in at least one lie, probably more lies. Quite honestly, if you walk away from here and you did do this, they're going to kill you. Straight up. That's going to happen. So your story is changing.
But I did.
And here's the problem. Witnesses saw you
Yes, sir. Where they saw me at.
going into your house and then leaving. And you have got injuries to your eye that don't line up with that thing falling over on you.
That thing fell over. I can go
I understand what you're saying. But
So you're trying to
here's
say I'm lying?
I'm trying to say that if you did this, you need to be honest about it.
No, sir.
People make mistakes, and
This is the most serious situation of your entire life, now and in the future. I can pretty much guarantee that.
Eventually, officers brought Bubba back to the station for questioning. They needed to know whether he was involved, and more importantly, how much he was hiding. The interview didn't go the way they expected. Bubba denied being part of the shooting. There was no gunshot residue on his hands, no eyewitness placing him at the moment of the gunfire, and according to him, he wasn't even there when the shots were fired. But then he said something that changed everything. He told officers that there were 2 people in the woods with Keyshawn that morning. He wouldn't say their names yet. But now, detectives knew one thing for certain. Bubba didn't pull the trigger, but he knew exactly who did. While Bubba avoided naming the suspects, officers moved to the one person who had no reason to hold anything back. Keyshawn's father. He said he already knew who the 2 people were. The only thing left was to say it.
The 2 photos that you gave me,
KT and Tyrell.
Tyrell.
Where did you get those photos?
They were sent to me.
By who?
Just different people.
I need to know who. One of the things that we have to be able to do before we can take certain actions is we have to be able to explain how we know things or how things happened.
Yeah.
And if we can't do that, then it's all...
That's a lie.
And this may be the difference in something we may be able to handle right now, or not being able to. What are the names?
Excuse me?
Just who? What are the names?
One name is Rico.
Which one did he give you?
Rico sent me KT.
Any idea what Rico's last name is?
No.
Okay.
And the other guy, he was out here in the yard, and he was saying that his nephew knew who the guy was, and he sent me a picture and told me to ask my son if that was the guy.
Right.
And I showed it to my son, and he said, yeah, that was the guy, so I called him back. But I don't know.
What?
I don't know what his name is. He was saying out here in the yard.
All right, your son did identify him as the same though?
Yeah.
Which son was that?
Kentrey.
Now officers finally had two names to work with. KT, also known as Kenya Sirbi, and Tyro, also known as Daquan Faust. These weren't new faces to law enforcement. Both were known in the neighborhood, both connected to Keyshawn, and both had history. But a name is not evidence, so detectives prepared a photo lineup that very next day and went to Eugenia, the only witness. And officers realized if this wouldn't go the way they expected, the case would go cold.
So in a moment, I'm going to show you a group of photographs. This group of photographs may or may not contain a picture of the person who committed the crime now being investigated. And it's just as important to clear innocent persons from suspicion as to identify guilty parties. Whether or not you make an identification, investigation will continue. Now, keep in mind, hairstyles, beards, and mustaches may be easily changed. Also, photographs may not always depict the true complexion of a person. It may be lighter, it may be darker than shown in photographs. Pay no attention to any markings or numbers that may appear in the photographs.
Yeah, it wasn't that much kid. He was more of a stocky fella. Kind of.
And remember, I'd say hairstyles, all that stuff, very easy to change.
I want to go with this picture. It seemed to me like it was more like this guy right here.
Okay. If that's a picture that you feel like you saw.
What do I do to it?
Just make whatever mark you want.
Yeah, sign your name or say he's the one that... Was he the one in the driver's seat or the passenger seat?
Passenger seat.
Okay.
Passenger seat.
After speaking with Eugenia, officers could now confirm their suspicions. She explained that on the morning of the shooting, she had been upstairs looking out her bedroom window. From there, she saw Daquan in the driver's seat and Kenya's KT Yerby in the passenger seat of a red SUV parked just outside. This placed both men together, at the scene, at the exact time of the shooting. But now, officers needed more than just identification. They needed the vehicle, the weapons, and the location of both suspects. Where were Kenya's and Daquan now? Where was the red SUV? And where were the guns that tied everything together? Finding those answers would be the only way to connect the dots into this increasingly tangled case. Now officers had two primary suspects, Daquan and Kenyas, and they knew they needed to move fast. 2 units were dispatched at the same time, one to Daquan's residence and another to Kenyas. Search warrants were prepared, but there was no telling who or what might be inside. So officers approached both properties, ready for a threat.
Are you Miss Monty Brooke? Oh.
Yes.
Is there a Mr. Yerby here?
No.
You know who I'm talking about? Kenyas, is that right? Do you mind if we come in and speak with you real quick about an incident? Okay, thank you. Are you the only one home?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for work.
Oh, okay, okay. Is there a light?
Oh, it's right there at the door. Sorry.
Okay. So you're the only one here?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you know Mr. Yerby?
He was my boyfriend.
Was your boyfriend or is?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. When's the last time you saw him?
I'm not asking what's going on.
So we are investigating. I don't know. Have you heard anything about maybe what he would be involved in? Maybe I'll start with that.
No.
Okay. So we work in our robbery homicide unit. We are investigating a death today. We don't know if he's involved. We would just like to speak with him.
Oh my goodness.
So when's the last time that you saw him?
I haven't talked to him.
When's the last time you talked to him?
What's that? I believe yesterday.
Okay.
But we just had like a break. It was like a break up basically. We haven't spoken since.
Okay. So you haven't seen him today? Haven't heard from him?
No.
Haven't communicated with him on social media? Okay.
I tried to reach out for him to come get his belongings. But
What does he have here?
oh, it's just like clothes.
Okay.
It's just clothes.
Okay. Has he been having any problems with anybody that you know of?
No.
Okay. Like I said, we don't know if he's involved. His name has come up, and yeah.
Do you know, like,
Where's he living at if he's not here?
I don't know anything. So I really don't.
I don't know where he lives at?
I don't know where he's been. I don't know anything.
Okay.
I really don't, because like I said, we just really had kind of hard to make him.
Eventually, officers searched the house, hoping to find him, or at least something they could use. But the house was empty, and that's when officers realized someone was already one step ahead of them.
3 police officers have shown up at your door, and quite frankly, it's in reference to a murder. Okay, that's what we are investigating. Okay, so imagine if it was your loved one, and then officers are coming, and I'm, I'm not trying to downplay it or make this stressful for you, but we need to find him and talk to him. That's all we need to do is talk to him. And so it's important for us to do that now. So I mean, if you can provide me a phone number, if you can provide me an address, if you car description, anything would be helpful. And y'all were in a, like Detective Aaron said, y'all were in a relationship enough to where you sign a lease apparently with somebody and they live here with you. So all I need is when I walk away is to be satisfied that I've got the information that I need to go find Mr. Yearby.
While officers at Kenya's residence were coming up empty, the other unit, the one searching for Daquan, was having far more success than anyone expected. And what they were about to uncover would shift the investigation again.
You can make a call?
Yes.
Holy crap. Okay, so
Well, that. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to clue that one. That sometimes those things are a pain. Yeah, that has.
Yeah, plug something. I got the
How
round out of it.
how long's that barrel? Is that not 18 and a half?
Looks like it's all man.
Yeah.
That's not. So running serial number, dude.
That's not a 9. Is it a 9? Oh, yeah, it says right there.
This is 9.
I was looking at that.
I'm looking at right here, you know? This thing?
Well, probably better. It looks like a chopped up AK
This is
body.
what came out of it. That came out of that.
Yeah, Paul would probably, as a collector, he'd probably know. He'd be able to tell us. This is all just like an AK body, the sheet metal
Yeah,
thing.
so it should have that in it. Just a little bit. Yeah, so it looks like an AK style.
Machine pistol.
Well, it's like a pistol. That will make this thing so it's got, yeah, everything's safe. This came out of this. It's got this one, maybe this thing here, probably. Goes in there like that.
Philippines.
I don't know exactly.
What officers found next changed the direction of the investigation. Inside the property, they didn't locate just one weapon. They found multiple firearms. Now, in Athens, Georgia, owning guns is legal, but only under strict conditions. The guns must be registered, the owner must be eligible, and the firearm must be stored and possessed lawfully. And every one of those weapons was found inside the home of Raven Bennett, Daquan's girlfriend, which meant only one thing. Raven was now directly connected to the investigation. Then officers brought in Raven for questioning, because what she told them next would determine whether this case advanced forward or fell apart.
All right. All right, Ms. Bennett, that's good. Just wait a second. All right. I need to ask you about the firearms you have in the house. What firearms do you have here?
I don't know.
All right. What firearms are here?
I don't know.
Are there any firearms here?
I don't know.
If there are any firearms, they belong to you.
No.
Who would they belong to?
If so, my child's father.
Who is? On what?
Pops.
All right. Have you ever seen him bring a gun here?
No.
Let me rephrase that. When's the last time you saw him bring a gun here?
I don't see him bring guns.
All right. How long have you lived in this apartment?
Almost 2 years.
How long has he been in jail on this last time?
You said how
He was in jail for a while, I know. How long was he in for?
I think the last time he went to jail, he was probably locked up for like 2 months, I think.
2 months. During that time, did you store anything for him?
No.
Did he put things here before he left?
No, not that I know.
Well, okay. In your children's closet, are you aware of everything that's in the kids' closet? I mean, it would be you would know what's in your kids' closet, right?
We should be closed.
All right. When did he get out of jail?
Well, I do know that he had just got locked up probably like about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
That's the most recent that I know.
All right. When's the last time he left anything here at your house?
I don't know.
Can you recognize that bag?
This look familiar? I see this? These are federal crimes. Somebody knows about and owns these guns. Right now, it's your apartment. There's no Daquan here. There's you. We need to talk. Let's go in the living room and talk. You are responsible for your apartment.
Right.
We just showed you 2 federal crimes of guns in your apartment that you're not supposed to have in housing anyway. You're responsible.
Even if it's not mine.
Well, I mean, you got to kind of by extension if it's your apartment.
You're responsible. How did it get here?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't put it here.
Ms. Bennett,
Obviously.
everybody's had a long day, including you.
I know.
We are past game playing. Where did the guns come from?
If anything, my child's father.
If anything?
Yeah,
There's no if
I
anything.
I don't know anything about no guns being here, none of that. So, I mean.
Would you take a polygraph for that and answer that question about it on a polygraph?
I mean, I will.
All right, we can go now. We can set one up right now.
I'm not going nowhere at all.
So you won't do a polygraph?
No, I mean, not.
You
no,
just
not,
know?
Not today. No.
So you won't do a polygraph about the guns?
But, they're not mine.
Whose are they?
They're my child's father.
They are Quan's?
Yes.
How do you know they're his?
More than likely, it's
No,
his.
you just said they are. How do you know they're
More than likely,
his?
they are his because he
No,
comes here.
stop. There's no such thing as more than likely. They're either yours, your child's, your 2 guests from Louisiana, or his. Quan just put a loaded gun by your baby. Who's taking a ride for this, you or him?
Not me, because I
It's your
don't.
apartment. Now tell me about the red car. How long's the red truck been here?
From my knowledge, it's been parked for about 2 days now because it don't have no car insurance.
When's the last time you saw Tyro?
It might have been earlier today.
Today?
Which is worth 5 years in federal prison.
We're going to hand that gun to our forensic folks. They are going to both test it for DNA and then fingerprints. Are your prints going to come up on any of the guns or the bullets? Tell us now.
But there is
Okay.
the expectation that if it is in your home, it belongs to you. So what I would, if you think of anything, do what you can to help yourself and to help your child with defects. Because if you are very cooperative and very helpful, I will go to bat for you. Okay. Well, what I'm saying is, if you hear anything about the murder, call me.
Ms. Bennett, I have one last question for you. You were saying earlier that Daquan has had you run things for him and do things for him. Correct? You said that. Well, my understanding, as I was standing right there, was that he had you do other tasks. Has he ever had you go get guns or drop off guns? Okay.
All right. Well, just call me because the better your information is, the better I am.
Raven confirmed what detectives had suspected. On the day of the shooting, Kenyas and Daquan came to her house. They arrived in the red SUV and left the gun there. This detail connected them directly back to the scene. It was the final link detectives needed. With that, officers now had grounds to charge both Kenyas Yerby and Daquan Faust with murder. 2 days after officers recovered the red SUV and the firearms from Raven's home, the investigation moved quickly. Daquan was located back at Raven's residence. He did not turn himself in. Officers had to go and get him. At that point, the evidence had already closed around him. He was taken into custody. That very same day, the autopsy confirmed what detectives already suspected. Keyshawn was shot at close range, with a fatal round striking the head. He was also shot 5 more times across the upper body. The bullets matched a 9mm semi-automatic casings that were recovered at the scene. Detectives test-fired a 9mm recovered from Raven's house. The bullets from the test fire matched the recovered projectiles. The pistol was a standard 9mm semi-automatic with a detachable magazine.
Hey. Yeah. Real quick. Kenny, do you mind taking your hands out of your pocket? I just want to pat you down, make sure you don't have any weapons. I'm sure you don't because you're here at the attorney. Just want to stand up for me real quick. Just put your hands on your head for me. Thanks. All right. You want to step in and talk to Paul? I'll just hang out here for a second. You guys all ride together, or just happen to come at the same time? Okay. You put your hands down. You're good.
He explained why the confrontation happened, who was present in the woods, and how the events led to the shooting. In doing so, he unintentionally dismantled every false alibi he and the others had tried to build. The hidden firearm, the movement of the red SUV, and the attempts to distance themselves from the scene. All of it became clear the moment he spoke. By providing details only someone involved could know, Kenyas effectively confirmed his own role in the murder, as well as the involvement of those who helped him afterward. During questioning, Kenyas explained why the conflict happened. It went back to the backpack officers recovered at the scene. Inside were a phone, clothing, a scale, and personal items, things that didn't hold much value on their own. But what mattered was what was supposed to be inside the bag. According to Kenyas, the bag originally contained cash and pills, and Keyshawn was believed to have taken it. That accusation turned a normal disagreement into something personal. Now that officers understood why Keyshawn was targeted, the next step was understanding who carried it out. Because this wasn't a crime committed by one person. Everyone had a role. KT was the one who believed Keyshawn took his bag and decided he had to handle it. Daquan was the one who drove, the one who didn't need an explanation, just direction. And Raven was the one who helped after the gunshots, hiding the SUV and the weapon like none of this ever happened. Once the full story was laid out, the charges fell into place quickly. Kenyas Yerby was charged with murder. Daquan was charged with felony murder, aiding and abetting, and possessing a...
Jesus, man. Guys, pick better friends. Subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Jesus, crazy.